Okay, the next shark that we're going to talk about is called the mako shark. The mako shark is kind of like a shinier shark. He's got an all white belly and he's usually darker on top. He actually does have kind of a weird nose where it's a little dark at the tip. And you'll see another picture where it kind of looks a little strange. It looks like he's got a nose. The mako shark likes to eat tuna, which is another fish, and swordfish. If you know anything about swordfish, swordfishes are big fish. So that means that they must be getting really big. So they like to get about 10 feet long, which is about the size of the floor to the ceiling, and about 300 pounds, which is probably the size of your teacher and probably 2 students. The mako sharks, even though yesterday we talked about the great white sharks, how they swam really fast, the mako shark actually is the fastest swimming sharks out of all of them. It does say that when they eat their food, it takes 2 days for them to digest their food. So sometimes they only eat once every couple of days. They do have a large brain and are considered a very smart fish. So here you can see the teeth of the mako fish. See how they're long and pointy? Again, remember I said sometimes it looks like they have a weird looking nose and his teeth are all jagged. Now this one is a baby one because you can tell because the man is holding it. This is a mako fish jumping out of the water to get a swordfish. See how big that swordfish is? Our next shark is called the nurse shark. The nurse shark, they like to eat small fish and some stingrays. They're a little bit bigger than the mako. They can get about 15 feet tall. That's pretty much as long as a shorter bus and can get 700 pounds. So that would be Miss Heath, Miss Jacoby, Miss DeBona, and maybe a couple students put all together. The nurse sharks are the most common sharks found in aquariums. So if you go to a zoo or an aquarium, you're probably going to see a nurse shark. They are easy to capture and used in research. So if they're doing research on animals, they try to use the nurse shark. Nurse sharks can lay still under the water, unlike other sharks that have to move. Remember we said sharks have to always be moving to breathe? The nurse shark doesn't have to. So here are some different pictures of some nurse sharks. You can see this one where it almost looks like he's got some teeth hanging down. This one is another picture of a nurse shark. Nurse sharks usually like to stay to the bottom of the ocean. They like to stay where they're close to the ground. This one has some dots on it.